All right, everyone, welcome to week 1 of general psychology. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you to module 1. I'll show you what each of the documents are. I'll also walk you through the instructions for the assignments, make sure you understand the grading policy for each of the assignments, and then also offer some advice for how you can tackle the week. Okay, so here you'll see that I am on our Canvas page. So this is just the home landing page. If by chance you accidentally navigated off of that, you would just get back to it by clicking on modules. Okay, and here what you can see is just all of the documents you've already reviewed, all the videos and pages that I've posted information just generally about what the class looks like. Again, your version of Canvas looks a little bit different just because I'm in my instructor version. But what you need to know for this week is just right here housed under Module 1. So the first thing that you need to know is that you have until Sunday, August 30th at 8 p.m. to complete everything. Okay, so that is the deadline for this week. Once that deadline has passed, Module 2, which is below it, will unlock and you can begin by watching that week's video. But for now, we're just going to focus on this week. So you should have these things listed. The only difference is the video that I'm making right now will be the first thing listed here, but it's not listed yet just because I'm in the process of making it. So the very first thing I would recommend doing this week, probably on Monday or probably Tuesday at the latest, is I would go into Revel and I would do the first assignment in Revel. So remember I showed you how to do that. You just access Revel by coming up here, clicking this, and then in your student view, the landing page basically says start next assignment. And so just click that. And so what that's going to have you do is you'll read the first chapter, at least the pages I selected from the first chapter. There's going to be some prompts in there, some questions, some videos. Just make sure you review all the material, that you actively engage with it. And then at the very end of that, you will complete the Revel Quiz 1. So remember, Revel Quiz 1, you get maximum points for getting the question right the first time, and then you get a partial credit for every subsequent attempt that you try. Okay, and that's open book, so you can take notes, you can flip back, feel free to take your time with that. That's not a timed quiz, that's kind of open book. The purpose is just to get you engaging with the material. So I would start with that. That would be the first activity, again, to complete either like on Monday or Tuesday to get your week started off quickly. The next thing that I would consider doing, again, on that kind of first day of the week, is to go in here for the first discussion board. Okay, and the reason I want you to engage early on in the week is the expectation is that you post your thoughts early in the week, and then later in the week you check back in and maybe share some thoughts in response to another student. Okay, so this first discussion board is a little different from the other ones because we're all going to be engaging as a full class. Okay, so there aren't any small groups yet. So basically, just read the instructions, and I'm just asking you to introduce yourself. So you'll see that I have gotten us going. It's angry because I'm at the bottom of the page. Sorry about that. So what you'll just do is go in here, and you would just reply, and then you can, answer the questions for yourself. And then later on in the week, again, maybe like on Wednesday, Thursday, check back in and respond to somebody. So go down here and reply to somebody. Like you could reply to me and say, oh my gosh, I'm also from Chesapeake. What high school did you go to? Or, what's your favorite restaurant? Or I also saw Hamilton and it was amazing. Or, maybe recommend another musical. Like another musical I enjoy is Book of Mormon. So just an opportunity for us to start a conversation, to get to know each other. And so this is essentially just a participation grade. So as long as you're posting and then responding to somebody else, and it's obvious that you kind of participated throughout the week, you'll get your full credit. And there's no limit on how many times you can post or respond. But again, I just ask that you keep it respectful. Okay, so that's the discussion board. Later on in the semester, like beginning in week 2, it'll be a little bit more relevant to the class material. But the goal up front is just for us to get to know each other. So that's what I would probably do, like again, on Monday or Tuesday of that, of module week 1. So then the next thing I would do is maybe like on Wednesday or Thursday, I would review the PowerPoint lecture slides. So here you'll see that I actually posted my PowerPoint slides. That way you can download it as a PowerPoint, and you can add notes, you can print them, you can mark them up. So this is just for you to be able to take notes and have the lecture slides outside of Canvas. So that's just a document. And then you'll see that I've posted the lecture as 3 videos. In case you're starting to kind of wonder why I'm posting part 1, 2, 3 of different videos, it's because it really only allows me to do 15-minute videos at a time, because then the files get too big. So I apologize that the videos are kind of broken up, but that's the reason behind it. So what you'll do is you'll just click on that, and then you can view the video either through Canvas, or you can then open it as a separate tab through YouTube. So whichever's easiest for you. So again, kind of midweek, Wednesday, Thursday, I would start to watch these videos, review the PowerPoint slides, make sure you understand all that information. And then the next thing I would do on that same day is your class assignment. Okay, so what you'll do for your class assignment is you open the tab, and then you'll open the document. And so there's going to be really clear instructions. And so what you'll see that I've asked you to do in Canvas is to download the document. So the first thing I would do is come in here and then save it to my own computer. So you could like save it to your desktop or save it to your folder that's dedicated to this class. And what you're going to do is you're just going to fill in your answers. Okay, so just read the directions, fill in your answers. So if you think this is true, you think this is false. And so what I'm asking you to do is just read these different statements, tell me whether you think it's true or false, and then tell me how confident you are in your answer. So you might say, well, I think this is true, but I have really low confidence, so I'm going to say 25% confident. But I think this is false, and I'm really I know for a fact I'm 100% confident. So just go through, fill in your answers, and then I'm just asking you some questions about, what did you notice about your confidence levels? How did you learn the information, or how do you think you know the things you know related to the questions? And then I just ask you, why do you think I assigned this? Okay, so just go through, answer this to the best of your ability. Again, make sure you save your answers into a document. And what you'll do is you'll come back in here and you will upload your assignment. Okay, so upload your document back to this assignment tab. Again, my version looks a little bit different, so I can't show you from that view. Sorry to have to keep jumping back and forth between my view and your view, but I just want to make sure you know exactly what it looks like. So once you've completed it, you'll just click this Submit Assignment tab, and then you're going to upload your completed document. Now what I've done is I've gone ahead and posted the correct answers. Do not review those until you have submitted your assignment. You get one shot to submit it. Once you've submitted it, then you could go ahead and click and review what the correct answers are. Okay, so under Honor Code, I'm asking that you not look at the correct answers until after you submit your assignment. Okay, so again, that's Wednesday, Thursday of the week. You review the PowerPoint slides, you watch the video, you do your assignment, and you upload it. And then I would probably, if I were you, check back in on the discussion board. That won't take you very long. Just, pop back in, maybe respond to 1 or 2 classmates. You're only required to do 1 response. But again, I'd like to see some conversations happening between multiple students. Okay? So then the last assignment you have for Module 1 is Timed Quiz 1. I'm not going to click on it because I don't want you to see the questions. But what it is you have 10 questions from this module, and you have 15 minutes to answer them. This is closed book, and it's supposed to be, on your own or doing it by yourself without assistance. So I would wait more towards the end of the week to do that. The goal is that you've completed all of your other assignments before you get to your timed quiz. The one exception is you can keep engaging in the discussion board after. Okay, I would say that's fine. But you definitely want to make sure you've done your Revel reading, your Revel quiz, the PowerPoint slide videos, and that you've done your class assignment for the week. When you're done with all of those things, then go in and do your timed quiz. Okay, so again, you'll have 15 minutes, it's 10 questions, multiple choice, true, false for this module. Make sure you've put all of your learning materials away since it's closed book. And then that one, that's graded. So you only get 1 attempt for each of the questions. At the end of the week, so the deadline this week is August 30th at 8 p.m. After that deadline is passed, the correct answers will unlock. So make sure you go back in and you can see which questions you got incorrect, and then there'll be a correct answer indicated. Okay? So that's everything for this week. Again, I hope that makes it a little bit more concrete of what's expected each week, and hopefully my advice for how to finish it throughout the week rather than waiting until the last minute is helpful. So once you finish this, all you have to do is wait until the next module unlocks, which will unlock again Sunday, August 30th at 8 p.m., and then move on to module 2, where there'll be another summary welcome video waiting for you. Okay? All right, good luck with module 1. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm excited to get to know all of you through the discussion board.